Hey guys, I was on like what that is, Miss Rosa Park and Howard. No, that wasn't Howard. That was Porter. Just sitting down resting, ate something, ate a little snack or whatever. Big diesel truck parked and ran its engine for like 15 minutes. Right in, just did that shit on purpose. So, I just see all these cars parked like on the Rosa Park, and this is Bagley. This is Bagley. Just parked, man, running their engines, burning fuel for like over 15, 20, 30 minutes, man. Just sitting there, man, putting out pollution on purpose, man. And the air is real bad here, man, for real. That's why tomorrow I might not even come out here and walk, man. But I like to walk, do some exercise or something, man. Tomorrow is Sunday. They gonna be out here at the same time, man. Especially in my neighborhood, I just call it deliverance, man. They do that shit on purpose. They do that stuff on purpose. So, do you know where the air pollution is coming from? It's Detroit, man. No doubt, man. Don't buy no products here, man. I'm letting you know, man. I wouldn't even buy no products, no Michigan products, period. And the government gonna let this, this is ridiculous, man. You getting side pains just from walking a few blocks or whatever, man. So I'm just saying, don't buy shit here, man. Don't buy nothing in the USA, man. If they gonna, they gonna lie and say the pollution ain't coming from here, man. Don't buy nothing here, man. Don't buy nothing. For real, man. I'd rather take my money and invest overseas or something like that, man. I wouldn't do that, man. There definitely is. And plus, the disease problem is terrible here, man. It's terrible here. It's a hepatitis scare here, man. I mean, I look at the shelters, man. I was a resident specialist at a shelter. I know it is, it's a hygiene problem. It's an unsanitary problem with these people clothes, man. They're not changing their clothes. They're not bathing. They spraying roach spray on them. The women are spraying roach spray on themselves, and plus wearing nasty wigs. They must be prostitutes or whatever. These are synthetic hair wigs. And, the hair dander. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. They sucking the air right out the room, man. The hair dander is that bad, man. I mean, I work in a men's shelter. I mean, these guys coming in smelling like piss, man, because they drinking, they pissing on themselves. So, and you ask them, politely, not even disrespectful. Ask them politely, could you take a bath, man? So, not to offend other, residents there, other consumers there. They won't do it, man. They'll argue with you or whatever, man. They terrible, man. So that's why, other profession, I had to leave there and go for another profession because I was too strict, man. So, you got to, that's why you got like hepatitis scares in the shelter. This is a third world city, man. I don't want to, mess with the women here, man, because they got a bad reputation, man. For real. Because the Lions guy, a Lions player, long time ago, started diseases from the women here, man, and giving his, NFL buddies, STDs they couldn't get rid of. So I'm just letting you know, man, the pollution is that bad here. It's a racist city. Don't buy no Michigan products, period, man. Check your satellite apps. Check your, CO2 apps and your other apps, satellite apps for fluorocarbons and other pollutants. It's lit up over Michigan and Detroit, man. Southeast Michigan. It's lit up. So I'm letting you know, man. I mean, your health, if you think of your health, don't buy no Michigan products, period. Don't buy no Michigan products, period. don't buy no American products, period. They're lying, man. The pollution is coming here, man. I'm finna go into Amazon.com and buy, CO2 meter, man. Let's check out how much CO2 in my apartment. So, I don't even open my windows at night, period, because these fools are driving up and down the street, flying down the street, putting out bad, exhaust emissions into the environment and air. So, called the EPA, didn't get nothing, man. So, Detroit police, it's the stress police back in the 50s and 60s. It's the same thing that Mr. Mayor Coleman Young took care of when he got elected in the 70s, man. So, letting you know, man, it's the same thing going on. The Detroit stress police, it's the same thing. Got out of office, they came right back in, man. I mean, Kwame Kilpatrick, flat out crook, man. This guy is a crook, so crooked. I mean, he lied, perjured himself, man. Flat out perjured himself for a little, adultery. Perjured himself. So that lets you know how bad a crook he was, man. Perjured himself. Flat out perjured himself. And, the news busted him. All he had to do was do like Marion Barry in Washington, D.C. Say, yes, I did. You got cold busted, smoking crack with a prostitute. You're going to lie and say you didn't? So he got cold busted with text messages with his girlfriend. So flat out told a lie. And then, lost his... Who going to lose their law degree over perjury? Lost your law degree. And now you're in jail. So, in prison. So, and then I had to pay back a whole bunch of fucking money because you perjured yourself. That's how crooked Detroit is. So, peace out, man. Can't believe this shit.